Never satisfied, always satisfied. There's something about combining the learning mindset, always wanting to be learning, with also the self-compassion, self-acceptance mindset, where I accept myself as I am right now. And a lot of the time when we do one without the other, there's a bit of an imbalance, right? So when I'm striving, but if I'm striving to get away from not feeling okay, if I'm striving because I'm trying to make up for something, that what I really need is stillness and to face myself, to be with myself, then the striving can be a little off balance. So being never satisfied is fantastic. It means I always want to learn more. I'm always reaching towards my goal, reaching towards my ideal, stretching myself in my principles, examining my values, doing the hard work, right? I'm never satisfied. I always want more. But I'm also always satisfied because I accept this moment as it is. I accept that this is where I am at this moment. I don't have a choice. I have a choice maybe about the next moment, but I don't really have one about this moment, because by the time I even can consider that there's a choice to be made, that moment that I was considering is already gone. And so that's the thing about living in time the way that we do, relating to time the way that we do. That's kind of how it is. And so I always want to be satisfied with where I am in this moment, and I also want to be never satisfied, always satisfied, never satisfied, so that I can always be compassionate and at the same time always learning and always stretching myself. And this continuous growth is such a beautiful example to set for our kids, where we're growing and we're learning. Part of why we apologize too, because we're learning and we recognize when we're out of alignment, when we do a mistake, and then we try again and we learn more. And it's a beautiful model to set for them, but also that we don't beat ourselves up when we notice it, that we accept this is a learning process. And I'm like, that mistake, that was a big mistake. I'm very human for having made it. My goodness. And here's the impact I noticed and where it came from. And with a little bit of work I have to do loving myself now so that I don't lash out like that on other people or whatever it is, right? And trying to balance between the two, that's an interesting thing. To be always satisfied, never satisfied. To be learning, but also accepting ourselves in the moment. And sometimes we might go a little too much one way or the other way. We might forget about acceptance for a while, and then it can be painful. We might be afraid of growth because maybe it hurt too much, so we pull back from that for a while, and we're happy to just be where we are. Thank you very much. Please don't disturb my peace. And that's okay too, because we need times of rest. And but to keep that mindset alive always. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing for us because it keeps us evolving, and it also is a beautiful model for our kids. Always satisfied, never satisfied. Thank you very much. I always like to share these little ideas so that it helps you. You can keep them in mind, throughout the day, during your parenting day until the next video comes out. I'm supposedly one a day, which is a lot. And if you want to hear more, if you want to go deeper into the mindset, into the philosophy, check out my free course, Guiding Without Controlling, which you can find at meaningfulideas.com. And also, please follow me on all the spaces, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, at Meaningful Ideas, because I post a video every day. And if you go back into the earlier stuff, especially on YouTube and Facebook, some of the earlier stuff that's there, the earlier articles on Facebook and some of the lives, and all the videos on YouTube, there's so much richness there. So a lot of good stuff. And that's it. Peace out, everybody.